What happens when a man, born into hardship and prejudice, decides to rise against the odds and transform not only himself but also the society around him? Would it be too audacious to say he becomes a symbol of radical change, a beacon of inspiration for generations to come? One man who fits this description perfectly is Malcolm X. Born on May 19, 1925, Malcolm Little, who would later adopt the name Malcolm X, grew up in a world that was far from kind. His father, an outspoken Baptist preacher, met a tragic end, allegedly at the hands of white supremacists. His mother, left to fend for 7 children, was committed to a mental institution. Malcolm, barely in his teens, was placed in foster care. But the trials and tribulations of his early life did not break Malcolm. Instead, they fueled his transformation. While serving a prison sentence in his 20s for burglary, Malcolm found solace and enlightenment in the teachings of the Nation of Islam, an African-American political and religious movement. It was during this time that he adopted the X in his name, a symbol of his lost African identity. Upon his release in 1952, Malcolm X quickly rose through the ranks of the Nation of Islam, becoming a charismatic minister and national spokesperson. His fiery speeches, filled with calls for Black empowerment and the end of racism, resonated with many African Americans, weary and disillusioned by the slow progress of the civil rights movement. However, the journey of Malcolm X was one of constant evolution. By 1964, he had grown disillusioned with the Nation of Islam and its leader, Elijah Muhammad. His pilgrimage to Mecca that year was a turning point. He witnessed Muslims of all races praying together, a stark contrast to the racial segregation he had known in America. This experience led him to embrace Sunni Islam and the idea of racial unity. Yet this transformation was not without its perils. Malcolm X's outspoken criticisms of the Nation of Islam led to increasing threats on his life. On February 21, 1965, his life was tragically cut short when he was assassinated during a speaking engagement in New York City. But does a man's influence end with his life? Certainly not in the case of Malcolm X. Half a century after his death, his legacy lives on. His life story, a beacon of hope for those born into hardship, continues to inspire. His words, a rallying cry against racism and injustice, still resonate in the hearts of many. His transformation, a testimony to the power of personal growth and evolution, remains relevant to this day. In a world that is still grappling with issues of race and inequality, the story of Malcolm X serves as a powerful reminder. A reminder that change is possible, that transformation is within reach, and that one man's journey can indeed shake the world. The legacy of Malcolm X, a man born into hardship who rose to become a symbol of radical change, is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit.